Family is trying to recover after a house fire turned deadly this week. KCBD News Channel 11 Sydney Lowther spoke to the family about that terrible day for them and explains now how you can help. Sydney.
Well, Karen, originally police were called to this house on East FM 40 for heart attack symptoms. But the family had no idea the tragedy that would ensue when they left for the hospital. Now, the family is just asking for your help.
Monday, I got a call from my cousin who lives here with my grandparents and said that my grandpa was having a heart attack, or what they thought was a heart attack. So the ambulance came out and they took him to UMC, so I went to meet them up there.
Ashley Terrell waited in the UMC waiting room for 2 hours while her grandfather was being treated. When there was nothing more she could do, she eventually went home to make dinner for her kids.
And while I was there, somebody came knocking on my door and was like, hey, there's a lot of cops at your grandparents' house.
Terrell lives directly behind her grandparents, and when she realized their home had caught fire, she ran out of the back door.
And by the time I got here, I guess it was a regular citizen, just was running through the back, trying to see if anyone was in the house. And as I stood in the front yard, they brought my aunt out too, and she was unresponsive.
Terrell's Aunt Rhonda was in the hospital on life support until Thursday morning. But even in death, she was able to give to others.
They took her off life support and she was able to give 2 kidneys and a heart to somebody else.
With Terrell's grandfather still in recovery at UMC, they told him what had happened.
At the same time as she passed, he's now up to ICU level, probably because of his heartbreak, but
now the family is trying to cope and deal with the aftermath. The family is asking for help cleaning up, construction workers, extra supplies from job sites, or anything you can spare.
I don't know, we're just at step 1 and we don't even know where to start.
Terrell is asking for a few more hands to help get the house back in order so her grandparents can return home. Karen.
Thank you, Sydney. The family will begin cleanup Sunday, July 8th, and say they would welcome any help. You can drop off any supply donations at 5026 East Farm Road 40. And if you'd like to make a monetary donation, we have a link at kcbd.com for that too.